Hello and welcome to another tournament in review. Let's dive in.
The Dark King.
Hi everyone and welcome to the tournament recap for the Tacoma Open. So it's one of the global GW events. There was 450 players. I took my Dark Eldar and I played 9 rounds of competitive Warhammer 40k. So let's dive into the list, go to the event, play the event, and see how I did. I hope you learned a few things. I'm going to talk a lot about like the list, what I thought. You're going to see the different events or games that I played. A huge shout out to the Red Dragon. We do have a code that you can use in the Red Dragon store that I'll say at some point in the video. We'll give you an additional discount, like $10 off, until this Friday. It's like just a quick little week-long promo, which you can combine with the promo code for the Red Dragon that's in the description down below for any like orders and stuff. That's the sponsorship stuff. Let's look into the list, then we'll go to the event, and we'll come back to the studio, and I'll tell you what I learned at the highest level of competition. 2,000 points of Drukhari. There you have it, my double beast pack list. Very similar to what I'm taking to the War Masters at the WTC. And if you're watching this, WTC is only in a few weeks' time. Let's dive into what I brought and why the list itself has developed into this mess and mesh of tons of elf units. The core of the list is Lilith, 10 Witches, and a Venom. Archon Skari with Arc Raider, 10 Cabalites, and another Venom. 5 Incubi with Drazar and another Venom. 2 Mandrake units, 1 Rack unit, Urian Rakarth, 3 Grotesques, 1 Kronos. I did bring a single Solitaire, that's my lone Harlequin for the detachment. Of course, the 2 Beast Packs that are the all-stars of this list. 2 units of Scourge, 1 with Dark Lances, 1 with Haywires. A Ravager that's like a Predator, so just guns, no transport capacity. 1 unit of Haywire there. And of course, 10 Hellions, which are very, very good in the Reaper's Wager detachment. And there you have it. 2,000 points of Drukhari. So the aim of this list is to use the Beast Packs to essentially jail the opponent and keep them in their deployment zone for as long as possible while the rest of the army scores points with very hard-hitting units in small packages. Drazar, Lilith, the Solitaire, and the Hellions just sort of being the hammers that then kill the enemy units as they try and break through the jail, while things like Mandrakes, the Racks, and, like the Kronos and stuff actually score all the points. So Tacoma Open is the largest GW event that they've run. It's 450 players of 40k. They also had Kill Team, a variety of other stuff. I got to fly over to Seattle and then go down. So thank you so much to the Red Dragon for sponsoring the ITC run. My goal is to be number 1 in the ITC, and this is one of the big tournaments that I get to go to try and do such a thing. So let's go to the event. Let's hang out at the venue. We're going to meet lots of folks. I'm going to play up to 9 games of Warhammer, and then we'll come back and I'll tell you how it went. The calm before the storm. All the tables are set up. There was an army of people here setting it up not too long ago. We've got Horus Heresy narrative, 40k narrative, the live stream, the store. It's a humongous event. Look at the size of this convention center. It is crazy. I'm really looking forward to it. It's registration right now. And then we get to hang out. And tomorrow the games begin. The travel was okay. I got to sit in a plane with no window aisle. No window. There was literally no window on my plane where I was sitting. And I had a window seat. Weird. I do want to say, though, something I noticed. These are amazing. Normally we have the plexiglass things. They have about 100 tables with this. Proof of concept. Much better than the clear stuff. Having footprints that you can actually, they're thin. They're like the right size. You can actually see them. This gets a thumbs up for Games Workshop. Absolutely beautiful. Zach, you're the man. And it's tournament day. That's right. The largest GW event ever at Tacoma. And the 3rd largest in the world for singles. Round 1 against the Space Wolves. But look at this. Everybody's now here playing games. This is what Warhammer is all about. Community. Let's dive in. The first of at least 8 rounds. 9 rounds if you do the shadow. Round number 1 gets to play against Forest.
Dude, look out.
It's going to be great. Look at this. It's going to be amazing. It is Linchpin and Search and Destroy on this mission. Of course, the Thunderwolves got to go first, so they're going to rush forward. It's going to be a very, very interesting game. I'm looking forward to it. It is Beast Slayer. There you go, Mission J. I like it. So wish me luck. First round of up to 9 rounds of the tournament. So I'm really, really excited about it.
9 rounds is fucking
It's going to be amazing. Okay, so let's do it. And wish me luck. Okay, so against Foster, round 1, the top ITC Space Wolf player. So that was a really, really fun game. I did end up winning that game. And now I get to play Garrett with his Tau.
Oh boy!
And he's going first on Terraform. So it's going to be super fun. It's basically Kaoyun? Monka. So advance and shoot. This is the one my friend Zach from fellow Team Canada alumni who loves it. But there's no Tiger Shark. So, but there's lots. What you expect. Sky Rays in this meta, a bunch of Riptides, a whole variety of different things. So with that, let's dive into the game. Okay, so here I'm playing Lane and World Eaters. He brought Lord of Skulls, a couple of Forge Fiends. AD is playing, of course, Berserker Warband. And I did end up going first on Supply Drop. Hooray! So, yeah, let's see if we can pull this off, being that it's Supply Drop. Okay, other than that, I'm really looking forward to it. Last round of the first day, I did win my last game at a Tau. That was those Haywire Skirts just absolutely annihilated the Tau. And other than that, yeah, on to the next one. Wish me luck. Round number 5. I made it into the top bracket. In my last game, I was crazy rushed, but we were on the GW stream, so make sure you go check that out. I played against, I think, the number 2 demon player in the world, which was a great game. Now I play against Necrons. It's going to be a good time. Yeah, Necrons went first on Scorched Earth, so right now it's just the turn 1 and 2 skirmishing before all hell breaks loose. And then, yeah, we'll see how it pans out. And here we are, round number 6. Of course, again, Games Workshop chose violence for round number 6. And I blame Justin Curtis.
It is my fault.
It is just, he's right there. He's the judge, and he's the head judge here. So it's mission 6, which is Terraform Sweeping Engagement on Layout 3.
Am I on the internet now?
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, so I ended up going first against Hammer. How I did win my last game was a nail-biter of a match against the Necrons. So it is Terraform. Lots of game to go. It is against Hammer. So wish me luck, and we'll see how we do in the next clip. Made it into the Shadow Round. They actually set up a cool little thing for 8 of us. They're going to play in the Shadow Round. There's food, and there's tables, and the carpet is nice. Okay, Shadow Round. I did end up winning my last game in the Death Guard. And now, a couple hours more. One more game. Okay, so end of the 8th game that I played. I did lose my Shadow Round game against the Imperial Knights players, but I got to play Alex and his Thousand Sons, and it was a fantastic game. I did end up winning, so one more game. That's it. One more game. Magnus versus Lilith. Classic matchup. Sure, we said it was a classic matchup, so that's what it is. With that, I'm gonna go get food. And then one more game. Alex was a fucking treat to play, and now I just got demonetized because of my potty mouth. And round number 8, technically 9, because for both of us, because I'm playing Floof, and hey Floof, 9th round as well. So I can successfully say that I have played 9 different factions this event. That's right. Out of everything I could have played, 9 completely different factions. Scorched Earth, going first with the 120,000 neophytes. Let's see how it goes. Wish me luck. And we're back. What a fantastic event. My voice is completely destroyed, but I had a great flight back, other than the Seattle airport being an absolute mess because Alaska Airlines canceled all their flights, and it was crazy. The airport was crazy, but I'm back. So let's go over everything. I'm so excited to share it with you. First of all, I came in 5th place at this 451 person event. Now, a lot of folks have asked me, how is it that you show 8 undefeated games, but the person in 4th place has 2 losses? Well, that's because of the Shadow Round. So in the Shadow Round, the top 8 players at that point, which was Saturday night, got shuffled up, as you saw, to a really cool little suite where we had 4 games of Warhammer. I lost my game barely by 3 points, and I didn't make the top cut, which was the top 4. So the 4 players that won in the shadow round got to play each other for first, second, third, and fourth place. Basically, there was 2 rounds, right? And then down and down. The same with the 4th to 8th players. We all kind of played against each other. So I won my first. Then I played I played Floof, who played and won their game. And then we played each other. And that was the last match of the event. So 5th place. That is awesome. I had a blast. Thank you so much for coming up and saying hello. There was a crowd watching. Almost all my games went to time, so I was very tired. So I'm sorry if I was a little out of it at some points. It was great to chat and just meet folks, and I cannot wait to see you at the next event. Thanks for coming to say hi. I was giving away stickers and dice from, of course, the Red Dragon and the Skaredcast channel. Of course, a huge shout out to Games Workshop because it's awesome that they get to do this. I'm really excited, and I hope they do more events like this. But of course, you're waiting. Let's take a look at the list and what I learned. I absolutely love this list. I think the heart of the list are the 2 beast packs. I don't think the list would work the same. It would just be a completely different dynamic if I didn't have the ability to just rush up at my opponent and tie them up for 1 or 2 turns. But every single piece in this list works in unison to make it what it is. And I don't think I would change a single thing. Now, the thing that's really cool about this list is I feel like it is super balanced against almost every single army that you can face in the game. And that's my style of list. Has a little bit of everything. Now, if you end up having, like in your meta, for example, more knights, something easy that you can do is take out the Solitaire, take out the Grotesques, and put in like a 3rd unit of Scourge with Haywires, for example, or put in some more Ravagers or some Talos. So there are a lot of options that you can kind of do. But if you want to play like a jail style list, the double beast pack, the Archon with the Cabalites is great for some early pressure and sticking objectives. Lilith and Urian are just fantastic. And you can go with another Archon with the Incubi, but I really like the +1 to wound from Drazar. And then, of course, the Mandrakes to just score points. Overall, this list is like 9.8 out of 10. I absolutely love this list. And I cannot wait to continue playing with it, and I will. Of course, the list is in the description below or the comments where I posted it, so you can take a look at it. I played it recently in a recent battle report as well. Oh my goodness, I loved it. It was awesome. I played 9 games of Warhammer against 9 different factions, and that was incredible, and I really, really liked it. A lot of people would come up and be like, I played Death Guard 4 to 6 times. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to play against Death Guard that many times. But I cannot express how much fun this is to play. It's not easy because everything dies. So if you want to play something like this, it's really practice that goes into it, as well as using the terrain very effectively and making sure that your units die in the right place. And that's the whole point of the process. So with this, I should get propelled up into the ITC close to the top 10, if not in the top 10, which I'm really hoping is the case. And then I still have a couple of events for my ITC run to go. I'm going to be at the War Masters, a WTC. Then I'm going to do WTC back to back. And then I go to the London GT. Then I'm going to go to LVO back-to-back weekends. And finally, I'm going to be going to the WCW with my golden ticket. So those are the 3 main ones that I'm going to get to, 4 main events. I'm going to get to pad my score to try to get number 1 in the ITC. That's the goal. I'm coming for you, number 1. And thanks to all your support, I can do that. And I'm going to continue to do that. So hopefully you're learning lots. And I cannot wait to teach you more. And of course, for your support, we're going to do a cool little discount code. It's going to be Drukhari Take 5th. So 5TH. Drukhari Take 5th. Use that for 10% off all mats, like game mats, that you can use for your games of Warhammer or Fantasy or whatever you want at the Red Dragon. So the link will be down below. You can use that code, Drukhari Take 5th, to get 10% off a game mat until this Friday. It's a Friday thing only. Up to then. That's it. It's done. And then, of course, Skaredcast 25 for an additional 15% off on all stuff. In addition, like all the other things. You've been awesome. Thanks a lot for tuning in. A shout out to the channel Patreons, without whom none of this is possible. It was a pleasure meeting all the folks that came up to me and say hi, and I cannot wait to continue this journey with all of you at the helm. I've been Skari, your grateful host, signing off until next time. Skari out. The Dark Kin. Drukhari take 5th. Bye, everybody.